We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Max Fried is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Danny Mendick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Rips this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-1 the count now. From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
First offering on its way. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at a called strike. LeMahieu at second. Judge on at first with 2 down. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And it's fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out.
Boy, Dior, as a pitcher, you got to love that. Hey, a bomb is a bomb. That would have only been a solo shot, but boy, his defender picked him up.
Oh, yeah, just the effort level right there. They say solos won't kill you. They won't kill you if you keep them in the yard with amazing plays like that.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here. And now, Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Luke Voigt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he fouls this one off. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ozzie Albies comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That is good. Good designated hitter.
So now here is Kyle Schwarber looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First delivery to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Schwarber stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Too high. 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The batter will be Shea Langoliers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next will be Christian Pache. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So here's Johan Camargo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Schwarber on second. Pache at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. And stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Next up is Danny Mendick. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
This one's down to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, giving him an even 150. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Trevor Story steps in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2 the count.
Ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
No.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Austin Riley, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
No. Inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. Scooped up. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1.
No strike.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. This guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Three and 2 now.
3-2.
Ozzie Albies would be next. And that one yanked just foul. Once again a 3-2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
We're playing 12.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Over to first, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Ozzie Albies. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Line drive base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. One and 1 to Schwarber.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
To the plate now, Shea Langoliers. As he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Christian Pache. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball, no.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And now here is Johan Camargo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's foul.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Hicks. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Number 13.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. A two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played four. It's now 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. Leading off the inning, it'll be Gleyber Torres, and they could use a spark from him here, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 went down looking his first time up. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. Back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So stepping in is Aaron Hicks. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is there, two gone. Now to the plate, here is Gary Sanchez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. The Yankees... On its way is pitch number 75. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one, up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Full count.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. So here is Austin Riley. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Is at the knees and called strike three.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Dansby Swanson is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Swing and a line drive. Stanton gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. The batter will be Danny Mendick, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Story scoops it up, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in next, DJ LeMahieu flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Acuna's there for it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3. Jonathan Loaizaga will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Kyle Schwarber will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1. Fouled away. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Shea Langoliers. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Loaizaga certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He can get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Stepping up is Christian Pache, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Domingo Germán gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
No, that's the ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
3 runs already home here. 3-0 now. Trevor Story would be next if they can keep this inning alive. That one's in there. 3-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. So next to hit is Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. After the walk, a quick check on first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called, now the throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Here comes the 1-2. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 come. Here's big Aaron Judge. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats. Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Judge leads off second with nobody out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Gleyber Torres. He went deep last time up, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded up the first baseline. Albies picks it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next for New York, Luke Voigt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lays off 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Mark Melanson is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Melanson's ready, and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and that'll cut it to a 7-3 ball game now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Danny Mendick is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
This one's flared toward left center. Story ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Riley. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, two gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Schwarber. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
No strike.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Swanson at second with two down. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the stretch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count. 3 balls.
Now
2
on
strikes.
3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And now in advance of a big 3 and 2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Payoff pitch home. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Striding in is Shea Langoliers. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set and the pitch. Up and in for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Again, another foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. So now into the box is Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0.
And now pitch on the way. In there, 2-1. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2. The 2-2. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Down is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit out towards second. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to bat, DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in, and there's out number 2. So So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Pache gets there for the catch, and bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next will be Christian Pache.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Next to stand in is Johan Camargo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Pache aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
2-0 the count.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
2. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Michael Givens comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. First offering on its way. Ronald Acuna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. First and second here with nobody out. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Givens, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll push the lead to 5 now as it becomes an 8-3 game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
So now to the plate, Trevor Story. He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Dansby Swanson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here comes another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Pache has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Now it'll be Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does.
Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. Atlanta took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Max Fried gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves had 12 hits as a team as they